Hello everyone, it's me Wolficide. How's your day? Good? Good to know. So today I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people do for some reason. I don't know why people do this. It's made me pretty angry, and it's been on my mind for the past 3 weeks now. Well, at least in the back of my mind. You might have seen it before, or you might have not, considering it's on a small part of YouTube. It's called coming out as a furry. And it's as ridiculous as it may sound. I might be a little bit saltier in this video than I usually am, so I thought I'd give that warning first before I go into it. I try to spread positivity and all that, but like this makes me kind of angry. So there's your caution. Frankie X made a good rant on this too, so just thought I'd note. There is no reason you should quote unquote come out to your parents as a furry. You choose to be a furry, you choose to be part of this community. It's not like you're coming out as gay, trans, etc. I might as well go up to my parents and tell them I make YouTube videos. 9 times out of 10 their response will be, cool. I mean, why? It's not a big deal. I could easily not be a YouTuber and I could easily not be a furry. You have zero need to go up to your parents and be like, Mom, Dad, I have an online character that's an anthropomorphic animal and I want to dress up as them in real life. You know, if you hide being a furry as something like being gay, when you sit them down and tell them, they'll think it's a bad thing. I mean, if you're sitting them down and being like, I'm a furry, they'll most likely assume it's something shameful or whatever. Ugh! This makes me so mad, I just want to throw a sock! The only reason you would do this is if you want a fursuit. But then, even if you do, don't treat it as something awkward. It's honestly dumb and unnecessary, that's what it is. But I see some YouTubers making videos about it like so.
Get home. Anyway, when I got home later that week, we sat down and we talked about it. I told her like kind of what a furry is, and
You are a furry. Okay, so when I told my mom I was a furry, she kind of didn't really know what I was talking
about. But Wolficide, what if you want to go to a furry con, man? Like I said before, you just gotta, if you're gonna need a fursuit or you need to go to a con, you need to tell them like what a furry is, but don't treat it as something like awkward or shameful, because then they'll see it as that exact thing. I also see a lot of people asking YouTubers, how did you come out as a furry in the comments? Like I said before, it's nothing you need to coming out as. You don't need to come out to your parents as a furry, and you don't need to come out to your friends. My friends know, my profile picture on Discord is my persona. It should be very obvious. I don't need to come out to my parents. Like, why should they know? Plus, I've already bought 2 things from High End Agenda, so it should be obvious to them at this point. You don't need to come out as furry. If you really want your parents to know that you're furry, just let it flow through naturally. You don't need to sit them down and come out to them. Being a quote-unquote furry is a hobby / lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. Don't treat it as something awkward or shameful to come out as, because then they'll treat it as that exact thing. It's pretty ridiculous, and I don't know why people put it on such this low standard that you must come out to your parents as a furry. It's just stupid to me, really. All right.
So, son, you wanted to talk?
Yeah, Dad, I've been wanting to tell you something for a long time.
Okay, son, spit it out.
I'm a furry.
Son, I had a dream that people and animals never cross paths. Son, when you get home, I'm getting a plank of wood, and I'm gonna pull down your pants and spank you, and you are gonna learn to respect my dream. Hallelujah.
I pretty much got that aside. My opinions on this should be very clear. You don't need to come out of your parents as a furry. Just let it come, quote unquote, natural or whatever, Like, I look at furry stuff on my computer. I bought 2 things from High End Agenda, so my parents should know by now. My mom thinks being a furry is something very different than what it actually is, so that's a little bit of trouble for me, but whatever. Anyway, might as well plug in my Twitter, @Wolficide_. You'll know when a video is coming out, my terrible memes, my great dog pictures, and more, so follow me there. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next week. So, around a few days ago at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I noticed my inspiration subscribed to me, and when I saw that, it really made my night. Shot my motivation from 0 to 100 real quick. So, that was pretty awesome.